Well, welcome to this week's Bushel Up. First off, I'd like to thank everybody that came out to our meetings last week. Had a real enjoyable time. Got to meet and face with over 100 growers throughout the meetings and several meetings afterwards, talking to different ones of you and hearing about your farms. And really that's what we're about is helping you on your operation. I know we threw out several ideas there. I remind everybody, it's not about changing 4, 5, 6 things, going crazy one way or another. It's about those small tweaks and adjustments that you make to your operation. They'll make you successful. So as we look at the different ideas we threw out there, just make sure hopefully 1 or 2 of them will help you be more successful in 2023. Maybe it's a timing, maybe it's the overlapping residuals, maybe it's just a window where we can influence more yield that you can change. So with that, we want to talk about what's going on out in the field. I know I see some tractors starting to roll. We're having a big run of dry fertilizer, starting to see a little anhydrous trickle out the door. It's also that burn down window. So we do remind everybody, spring burn down. I did some scouting here this weekend, coming back from dance, and did see it's kind of hard to find any winter annuals coming. Typically you'll see that henbit, pennycress, marestail type weeds coming, and not seeing that yet. To play into that, we're also, I'm hearing how guys are talking about how the rye's not greening up, maybe the wheat. And typically we're looking for 3, 4, 5, maybe 7 days of above 50-degree temperatures. And quite honestly, we just haven't had that. We've been relatively cool, kind of looking back through our weather forecast. We maybe get that 150-degree day, but then we cool right back down. So we really haven't sent that signal for the weeds, for the wheat, for the rye to wake up. But I think we're in that phase right now. So hopefully a couple more days like this, and the world will be a greener place. I do want to talk to you about soil sampling. That was one of the topics we talked about, just building the foundation properly, making sure we got our pHs right to help you yield the goals that you're shooting for this year. We did get a good run on soil sampling last week. We expect to be pretty well caught up this week. So if you picked up a field late, maybe you got to thinking about it and there's a field you want to know what's going on, please reach out to us. We can get right on those and get those fields sampled and results back relatively quickly. Plenty of time to get those results back spread before we hit the fields and start planting. So with that, everybody stay safe. I know a lot of field work happening as you're putting that ammonia on. If you're starting to do some tillage, just make sure conditions are right. There is a little moisture in the soil. We want to make sure everything seals up, that we're not clodding or slabbing fields. We want that good seed bed, and hopefully here in 3 or 4 weeks, maybe we see some planters rolling. So everybody stay safe. We'll talk to you next week.